Hello, everyone. Welcome to the US Immigration News. Let's talk about NVC. There's a quiet, yet powerful shift happening inside the US immigration system. And if you're someone waiting for your immigrant visa, this might be one of the most hopeful updates you've heard in a while. In 2025, something different is taking shape, and it's happening at the National Visa Center. In this video, we'll break down what's really changing at the NVC, how timelines are improving, and what you can expect as your petition moves forward toward that all-important consular interview. If you are liking this video, please hit the bell button, subscribe, and like it so that you may get updates straight to your smartphone. Now let's get into the video. Let's begin with the truth many of you already know. For years, the NVC has been a bottleneck. Even after your petition gets approved by USCIS, it often felt like it disappeared into a black hole with little communication and endless waiting. But now, that wait time is finally shrinking, and it's not just a fluke. It's the result of intentional improvements. As of mid-2025, once USCIS sends your case to the NVC, it takes only about 2 weeks for the NVC to create your file. That's a dramatic reduction from previous timelines, where months could pass before even hearing a word. And once your case is created, things continue to move at a pace we haven't seen in years. Applicants are now receiving review updates for their uploaded documents, like affidavits, civil records, and financial forms, within just 10 to 14 days. Even responses to submitted inquiries now come back in less than a week. This may sound like basic efficiency, but for immigrants and their families, this speed represents something deeper: hope, clarity, and finally, some control over a process that often feels completely out of your hands. And that's not all. With the entire process now digitized through the CEAC portal, families no longer have to mail stacks of paper halfway across the world. Documents are uploaded online instantly, and notifications arrive directly in your account. If anything is missing, you'll know quickly. If everything is correct, you'll be notified that your case is documentarily qualified. That's the moment when the countdown begins toward your visa interview. Now, instead of endless guessing, families can actually anticipate movement. In many regions, interview wait times are down to just 2 to 3 months after qualification. That means someone who finishes their paperwork this summer could be face-to-face with a consular officer before the end of the year. Behind this improvement is a concerted effort by the State Department. After years of pandemic delays, the agency has quietly hired more staff, opened additional processing capacity in high-demand consulates, and streamlined internal workflows. The result is a system that for once feels like it's working for the people in it, not against them. Even better, applicants now have access to tools that let them monitor trends at their specific embassy. If you're applying from India, the Philippines, Mexico, or another busy location, you can see how backlogs are shifting in real time. This kind of transparency helps families prepare, not just legally, but emotionally and financially, for what's ahead. There's also good news on the visa allocation side. The July Visa Bulletin showed encouraging forward movement, particularly in the F2A category, which covers spouses and children of green card holders. In some employment-based categories, particularly for high-skilled workers and investors from backlogged countries like India and China, visa numbers are advancing faster than expected. It's not a complete breakthrough, but it's a step in the right direction. That said, this new momentum can only take you so far if your case isn't ready. And that's why it's more important than ever to get your documentation right. Small mistakes, like missing translations, unsigned forms, or incorrect income documentation, are still the biggest reason cases get delayed. But if you upload everything accurately, respond quickly to any requests, and stay vigilant in your CEAC account, your odds of moving forward without delay are now better than they've been in years. One important thing to keep in mind: interview requirements have also evolved. As of spring 2025, all applicants must upload required documents at least 3 business days before their interview. You'll also need to ensure your DS-260 form is properly matched, your barcode is accurate, and your civil documents, especially affidavits of support, are complete and current. The government has even begun reviewing applicants' social media and travel histories more closely, so make sure everything aligns before showing up to your interview. Still, for all the procedural seriousness, there's no denying that this is a moment of opportunity. The immigration system may not be perfect, but in this case, progress is undeniable. We're seeing more efficient timelines, more helpful communication, and a renewed commitment to processing visas fairly and transparently. If you're already in the NVC stage, take this as your cue to get everything in order, because momentum is finally on your side. And if you're earlier in the journey, keep this in mind. The path may still be long, but at least now it's more predictable, more navigable, and more responsive than before. That's all we have for this bulletin. The U.S. Immigration News channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas, such as B1 and B2, work visas, such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the U.S. Immigration News channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.